Hi and welcome to Robens. In this film I'm going to talk you through the features of our Double Dreamer Plus. The Double Dreamer Plus is a large family tunnel design tent which sits in our adventure range. With it being in our adventure range, you'll find that the Flysheet we're using on here is our Hydrotex 5000. Now this is a really good quality, tightly woven polyester material which has PU coating on the inside. All of the seams have all been taped, and it has a hydrostatic head of 5,000 millimeters, and it's also been treated to ensure that it's totally fire retardant. The frame that we use on the tent is made up of T6 alloy poles, and these have all been anodized just to ensure that they are not going to corrode, and you'll just see on here that they are color coded just to make sure that you get the right pole in the right sleeve, making pitching as simple as possible. A nice feature on this tent is the fact that we use our Robens Stormguarde. Now what that is a system where we can wrap around the guy lines around the poles. The guy lines are attached onto these webbing points here, and when we wrap around like this, we just want to get the webbing round the pole, and then we can take the guy line out, peg that out, and that's going to increase the overall stability of the tent as well. Each guy line also has its own retainer here, so when it comes to packing down the tent, we can just wrap that up and pop it in here so that the next time we come to use it, all your guy lines are going to be nice and easily accessible, and then we just need to clip this back on in place. All of the guy lines are our classic Robens red, and they have reflective points throughout so that when you've got your head torch on, they should stand out when it's dark. And each of them also has the clam cleat guy runner, which just allows us to adjust and tighten very, very simply. Around the front of the tent, you'll notice that we have these mud valances, which just ensures that water is going to run off of the front. And you'll also just see here that we have a rain-safe shelter on this side, so that when it is heavily raining, you're going to get a little bit of shelter on here. And we also have some ventilation pockets on the corners of the tent, which is going to allow fresh air in here. And there's also a large ventilation pocket on the back of the tent. Coming around to the front here, you'll see that we have a really good sized front door, which is going to make getting everything that you want in the tent really easy. It's certainly a full walk-in height, and when I step back in here, you can see that I can stand up fully, and I'm 195 centimeters tall. There's a lot of space in here thanks to these large windows allowing lots of light in here and increasing the overall sense of space. Each window has its own curtain though, so if you do want a little bit more privacy, we can just drop these down and secure them in place. A really nice feature of this tent is the fact that you actually have 3 separate doors. So you've obviously seen the rain-safe door on this side here, which will give you shelter in heavy rain. That good-sized front door on here, and this side door on here as well. So really good versatility for different entrances. The front door and the rain-safe door also both have full mesh drop-down doors as well. So again, really good ventilation in here, but hopefully keeping out those unwanted bugs as well. The ground sheet that we're using in here is a polyethylene material, so it's a really tough, heavy-duty material, totally waterproof with a hydrostatic head of 10,000 millimeters, and it is a detachable ground sheet. It does cover from the front right to the back of the tent though, and it can just be clipped in place just to make sure that it stays in place. Towards the back of the tent is where you'll find our sleeping compartments, and this tent can actually sleep up to 6 people. So the way we have it at the moment is that we have this large bedroom split using this sheet of material here, but that can be unzipped to create one really large bedroom. Other features that you'll find in here is that large mesh ventilation panel at the back that we mentioned earlier on. The roof on here is also a blackout roof, which makes sure that even on the brightest of mornings, you'll get a good, nice long sleep. And just down in the corner here, you'll find that we have some mesh storage pockets which are ideal for smaller possessions. On the outside we have certainly plenty of storage solutions here, and then each of the 2 doors also has a large mesh door on there as well. A real nice feature of this tent is that it utilises our universal inner tent. So what that means is if you want to, just by unclipping all the way around the top, and if we did the same all the way around the back and take the zips in between here, then you could drop down one bedroom completely, and you could then roll that away, tuck it away nicely, leaving one large bedroom and even more living space in here. So that's all of the features of our Double Dreamer Plus. Thank you very much for watching.